Yes, public education and taxes. It's been more than 20 years after the Claremont Court decision required the state to fund public education adequately. But the same kind of funding and property tax disparities that led to the lawsuit still exist. In the recent school year, the Rye School District spent $19,000 per pupil, while Pittsfield spent less than $15,000, despite having a much higher property tax rate. Ostensibly, people pay more, but they get less in these districts. In addition, state grants meant to help poorer districts are now being phased out. For Governor Sununu, what is your solution to this seemingly unending, relentless problem?
You know, unfortunately, about 20 years ago, we really limited the legislature's ability to tackle the issue of education funding. The courts dictate a formula, and of course the courts have to make sure that an adequate education is being provided. But they really started dictating the formula. You know, our legislature is one of the greatest assets we have. 400 representatives. It's the most representative legislative body on the planet. That's a tool, that's an asset for individuals. They should have the power of the purse to be able to adequately address these discrepancies. Right now, they basically touch a little bit with these adequacy grants, and those are being phased out. We need to allow them the power of the purse, not the governor, right? The legislature, because that's the voice of the people. And long term, I think that's where you get to be able to adequately address the discrepancies between towns. Now again, we've put more money to public education than ever before. We've put our $30 million into the safe school infrastructure grants, which offset some of the property tax burdens at a local level, but give the power of the purse to the legislature where it belongs.
And Senator Kelly, the same question to you, but I'd also ask you to address, while addressing this, how can you do that and still keep your promise? How can you fulfill the court order and still keep your promise to veto a broad-based tax?
Yes, and I have been clear, I do not support income or a sales tax. And we have a $12 billion budget, and this is what we need to do. As I said earlier, every child, no matter where they're born, where they live, or what income their parents have a right to a public education. So it's the top of the budget. When something's important to you, that's what you put at the top of your budget. We also are giving, my opponent has given 3% of our wealthiest corporations are receiving tax breaks. We need to invest that in education and job training. As well, I would veto a voucher program that my opponent supports that takes money from public education, moves it into private and religious schools, weakens public education, raises our property taxes. We need to strengthen public education. I believe that public education is a core tenet of democracy, and if we erode public education, we are eroding democracy, and it's unacceptable.
Senator, we want to get to a few more questions, but 15 seconds, Governor, for the attack.
My opponent's record on taxes is very clear. She raised taxes over 50 times when she was a state senator. The LLC tax, the business taxes, a canoe tax, for goodness sakes. And her own words to the Keene Sentinel, her own words, when it comes to a sales and income tax, everything's on the table. Those are her words, not mine. And this 3%, Governor, I'd like for her to explain the 3%. Business taxes, the business tax cuts we have affected every business.
You can have 15 seconds,
What's 3%?
Senator.
Yes. I will not, and I've been clear, support a sales or income tax, and I will veto as well. Again, I believe that every time a Democrat is running against a Republican, that is the attack. It is an attack that I think people are tired of, that voters are smarter about, and I think that's why he's bringing it up.